Hello everybody, welcome to Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach Ruin. In this video, we re-enter the Pizzaplex in an attempt to find Gregory and discover what happened since our last visit. We start by entering the Pizzaplex as a girl named Cassie. The place looks pretty rough from when we last saw it in the base game. I guess you could say it's in ruin. Don't worry, I'll see myself out. Cassie likes talking to herself, which is convenient for us to find out where we need to head to next. We grab a flashlight from a poor staff bot and almost get crushed by an ATM machine. We then make our way towards the elevator shaft and find a Roxy walkie-talkie. The only thing I could think of after grabbing this was, how has Gregory been contacting Cassie before this point? Because it seems odd for her to show up with no way of contacting Gregory and no details of where he's at. She's really vague about how he contacted her and just keeps saying she got his message. Plus, Gregory has been missing since the night he got locked in the Pizzaplex at the very least. It feels like something Cassie should have brought to the police. But I guess there wouldn't be a game if she did that. Gregory tells us he's under Roxy Raceway and we need to find a way to get to him. Interesting. I remember there being something hiding under Roxy Raceway the last time we were here. So we start climbing the elevator shaft only to almost get crushed by the elevator. Why does it seem like something's trying to keep me out of this place? We reached the top of the elevator shaft and started crawling through the vents, only for it to break while we're inside. We fall into the kitchen and see this little dipping bird that looks like Chica. Oh hey Chica! Chica isn't looking too good since the last time we saw her, and that's saying a lot since we literally crushed her with a garbage disposal, threw her in the trash, and stole her voice box. How long has it been since Gregory was last here? And why did he come back after escaping? We find this weird device that Cassie says is a wrench. Not any kind of wrench I've ever seen before. She also says,
"It's just like my dad's."
Meaning her dad worked for Fazbear? Skipping over the lore implications for now, we use this wrench to fix this strange device on the wall. This makes the door open and we get access to a stairway with our favorite massive old animatronics, the Blob. After making our way through more horrific scenes of the Pizzaplex that we explored not that long ago, we get jumped by Monty and are pushed into a sewer system. Gross. But this is when I got excited for the DLC because this was just the beginning. We get spit out of the nasty water and find ourselves in Monty Golf. We then meet this handsome looking fellow who's wearing this strange cosplay and he hands me this familiar looking mask. Oh well, I bet nothing bad will happen if I put it on.
New user detected pairing optical transponder. Stay calm, this won't hurt a bit. It sounds like drills. It sounds like it's gonna hurt a bit.
Ow! That hurts.
You liar!
Oh great, they drilled a chip into my head. My mom always warned me about strange robots with masks. Guess I should have listened. We're met with a world very similar to our own, but with a few slight tweaks, like how it's all purple and glitched. We also meet this friendly little guy called Helpy, a virtual companion for the mask. We find out from him that it's called the Vani mask. We're also told that the mask is used by the engineers to make the Pizzaplex more fun. Well, it doesn't look any more fun to me yet. It still looks like this place is destroyed, just purple now. Helpy lets us know that we can use the mask in order to find and disable the child nodes found around the Pizzaplex to help find Gregory and to help us avoid Maxes. Oh right, this guy's a built-in virus protection plan for the Pizzaplex and he sees us as a potential problem for the system. Luckily, he can't hurt us because he's just a part of the augmented world. But he can summon the real animatronics to our location, so we should probably avoid using the mask if we can, or risk becoming a beacon for the animatronics. We then come across this weird looking computer station. Helpy tells us it's a camera station and we can use these to not only look around the area we're currently in, but also use the comms in order to direct the animatronics away from our location.
Gregory! Are you there?
Hey, that's my voice.
Helpy, I don't know how much I like that your system has picked up on my voice and is mimicking me to attract the animatronics. After directing Monty a safe distance away from us, we stopped to play a few holes of mini golf. Trying to make our way out of Monty Golf, we come across this door. For some reason, someone thought it would be a good idea to defend a door that kids could touch using electricity to stop them from entering. I really think Fazbear was just hoping for a lawsuit with how many stupid decisions we find in this game. Helpy says we should try finding the child nodes hiding around and deactivating them in order to open the door. Helpy, you feeling okay there, bud? We find this rabbit thing in the virtual world and follow the weird red cable that comes from it and find this barrel. We have to deactivate the barrel before we can deactivate the rabbit. We do this for 2 more nodes while Monty gets closer and closer to us. Monty isn't that bright though and is really easy to avoid, so lucky for us. We also learned that Gregory likes whispering in our ear if we don't do what he wants quickly enough, which is really creepy. We listen to Gregory and start heading for the door, but Monty isn't too happy about us making fun of him and tried attacking us. It didn't work out for him, but it gave me quite a heart attack. Gregory directs us through the door and tells us we can find a path to the daycare through the security office. So once we dismantle another rabbit node, we open the office door and get 1 step closer to Gregory. So going through the door and traveling a bit through the Pizzaplex, we find this dead end that Helpy assures us is not a dead end. Helpy, I don't know what you see here, but there's obviously no way out of here.
No way. I walked through a big screen and now I'm in Superstar Daycare? No way this is real. That screen was there before I looked at the camera. I swear.
This game is losing me. How can we pass through a solid wall by putting on a mask? I mean, maybe all our high school physics teachers were right. Maybe our atoms just vibrated at the right frequency and we passed right through. Helpy, don't you dare gaslight me into thinking everything is alright. I saw the wall before passing through it. I am not seeing things. Great, now I sound like a crazy person. Anyway, after facing through the wall, we end up in the daycare, and Gregory tells us we should make our way towards the theater in order to find a path to Roxy Raceway. Luckily, all we have to do is walk to the theater since it's right next to the daycare, right? Great, we have to deal with the daycare attendant again. But we'll save that for next time. Thank you so much for watching till the end, and don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more of my content in the future. From my analytics, it looks like about 95% of you aren't subscribed yet, and it would mean a lot if you did. If just 10% of you subscribed after this video, I could hit 500 subscribers. And my goal for the end of the year is to hit 1,000 subs, but I need your help to do it. If you want to see more of my content before subscribing, here's 2 more videos from me that you might like. Thanks again for watching till the end, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye!